Hello everyone. I am so sorry that I am late on here. I totally apologize for my delay. I took my daughter in today and she had some x-rays for her scoliosis that she has. And I got home and I started, because you guys all know that we are going to be moving sometime soon here. Not sure exactly when it's going to happen. Hello, Peggy. So I'm not sure exactly when the move is going to happen, but I came home and I thought about it this morning. I was like, I have mystery stamping. I had all of my stuff sitting here ready for me. And thank God, saved by Miss Frida there. She held me accountable and she just messaged me and she goes, are you doing mystery stamping tonight? And then I was like, holy crud, I totally forgot, even though it was on my mind this morning. Okay, I have to start setting myself my reminders on either my watch or my phone, because like I said, I got back from the, we pulled in, I got back from the doctor's, we unloaded my daughter, and I even thought, okay, I have an hour and a half to get everything, ready to go. And no, there I went. I blew it. I got busy packing school stuff up for my kids, and yeah, I dropped the ball on that one. So again, I apologize so much for being late on here. I know so many of you guys look forward to doing this mystery stamping. So tonight's gift for the winner of the mystery stamping for the month of April, which I will do the drawing on the 24th. So just know to watch for your name. So you have to be a part of my Pink Barn Stampers group, which is here on Facebook. And all you have to do is just go over there and join it. It is a private group that I put files in there when there's special things that come up through Stampin' Up. And like today, I just posted all of the new in colors. Ooh, the beautiful, beautiful in colors. I just posted a color chart for you guys because I like having them and printing them out. And then I put them on a, let me see if mine are sitting right here. Yes, they are actually. Woo! So mine are right here. This is how I keep mine, and I keep mine on these little binder rings. Hello, Florence. And I just print them off. Sorry, that glare is really bad. Let me see if I can turn that light down. So I just put them on these little, I just print it off, and then I laminate them, and then I just put it on this little binder ring. Hello, Ruthie. And then that way, when I go to look at a specific color, like say, okay, I get it, Just Jade is retiring, but if I go to Just Jade and I say, I'm looking for kind of a fallish card or a masculine card, I can say, oh, okay, we have Rich Razzleberry and Crushed Curry goes really well with Just Jade. So these are really, really kind of nice to have, and they're handy when you just are looking for colors that will coordinate with one another. So just to let you know, over on my group, Pink Barn Stampers group, I have put the brand new in color chart, color chart over there. So you guys can go over there and download that and print that off. But for tonight's gift, so like I was saying, when you make this mystery stamping card with me, or you have the full, what is that, 5 days today, or 4 days to get that made, because today's the 20th, and I will make it with you guys. You guys can always find this video on later after I'm done, because right now we're live, because you see that little red live button up there. Hopefully, whatever side it is on your guys' device. So we're gonna do it. I'll do the drawing on the 24th. So what that you need to do to get entered into the drawing is take a picture of the card that you make using all the supplies that I have told you guys need to gather. You guys are going to sit here and watch me make the card, or make your card with me if you've already gotten your supplies together. And then by the 20th, you will go over to Pink Barn Stampers group. Like I said, if you're not a part of that group, just hit the join button and I'll let you in there. You're going to look for the photo of this card that I'm making tonight, and then you will post a picture of your card in the comments. And then that's what puts you in the drawing. So this is what is going out for the drawing for this month. This is called the Expressions in Ink Ephemera Pack. It is a brand new pack, never opened. It's got all those little pieces in there. There is, oh, I guess it doesn't tell you how many pieces are in there, but this is a full kit. It comes with all these little pieces, and you're seeing the back side of them, but they're actually gold little framelets and stuff that can be cut out, and then they're perforated, so you just push them out. And then it comes with all these little sequins. The back, my window is open, so it's making a really bad glare come through. I know where some of you are. Hello, Anna. Where some of you are, it's dark, but here it is still very bright outside. I am in Tucson, Arizona, and so the sun is still bright and just now going over back behind us in the west. So I still get some of that bright sunshine. So yeah, so this is what is going for the giveaway. So let me get you guys flipped around, and we are going to start this card since, like I said, I came in here late because, oh, geez, I don't do that very often, but this week has been a very hectic week for me. Some of you may have seen that I wasn't able to do Monday night, our normal episode for Monday night free card making class. I have an elderly gentleman that lives with us that he had to go in for a pretty extensive surgery on Monday, so I wasn't able to do my Facebook Live like I normally do, but he called me this morning from the hospital, and since he's at the VA, they don't allow too many people to go in and see him, so you have to get on like this list to be able to go in and see him and all this crazy stuff. So we have not yet gone to see him, but he had let me know that he's feeling great. He had like a spinal fusion thing up in his neck, which, oh, I just think it sounds just crazy. And the doctor called me Monday evening to let me know that the procedure went really well and that he was doing good. And they had a drain inside of him. And until the drain looks or is close to nothing draining or something like that, then they'll allow him to go home. So he called me this morning and said that he was doing good and that he's feeling good. And I go, oh yeah, thanks to pain medication. Of course you're doing good. So I just wanted to update you guys on the fact that it was him who had the surgery and that he's doing well. And for all of your guys' kind words on not knowing the situation, but just uplifting our family and keeping us in your thoughts and your prayers and sending good mojo. His procedure took a little bit over 6 hours, so it was kind of hectic during those 6 hours. I was pretty stressed out, but you guys all know how that is when somebody goes into surgery. It really kind of does a thing to your head. And I knew that even though we couldn't go to the hospital and be with him, I just knew that I could not sit here and there was no way I was going to do a Facebook Live for you guys on Monday, knowing that my brain was just so frazzled. So, all right, let's get you guys turned around, but I just wanted to give you that little, note of what was going on. All right, so hang on. Oh yeah, and that's what I was going to tell you guys. Some of you, most of you guys always ask how things are going with my daughter. So today with the x-rays that she had done, so she has a scoliosis due to her Rett syndrome that she has. And once she hits a 50% curvature, they will have to go in and do a full spinal fusion where they put rods down her whole back. So I just want to let you guys know that she is only at a 32% curvature. So hallelujah that we're not anywhere near being close to having that fusion done, because we're really trying to avoid her progressing that bad to have the surgery, because the surgery doesn't really, not to say that the surgery doesn't end well, but since my daughter still walks, they have let me know that as soon as, if she ever does have to have the surgery, she will probably never walk again. So it's one of those things that we are really trying to keep her moving, keep her walking, so we don't ever have to wind up not having that procedure done. So it was really nice hearing that her curvature hadn't really progressed much. So just to keep you guys in the loop, because I know you guys always ask how things are going and whatnot. All right, sorry, everything is frazzled. I just kind of quickly ran in here since I knew that I was already running late. All right, so our first supply that I had put on there was for a piece of our cardstock. Now this is 11 by 4 1/4, and we are going to score it since it is going the opposite of the grain. You're going to score this at 5 1/2. And then go ahead and give that a good crease on that. I had said that you're going to need a embossing folder. I have chose the embossing folder from the Splatters and Stripes. It is the 2-pack, and this is for the mini machine, the mini cut and emboss machine. Let me see if I can get you guys brought up here on my other device since it was absolutely dead. It's an old iPhone, so it doesn't really work all that well or hold a charge. The next piece that I had said was to either grab Very Vanilla or your basic white, depending on what color cardstock or DSP you had chosen. So this one that I chose was the symmetric, I can't even remember the name of it, but it could be Very Vanilla or basic white, but I went ahead and I chose the basic white. Just I thought the white looked pretty good with that. So this piece here is 4 by 5 1/4. That is going to get layered right on the front of our card, just like that. I got to stand up and make sure you guys don't have any questions because, of course, Facebook is being a booger and won't let me bring you guys up. Imagine that. Hold on, let me see. Because I need to be able to see if you guys are asking me questions, because since we are putting this together to, you know, as the time is, I need to make sure we can see, I can see anything that's going on here. Okay, I had also said that you need 2 pieces of designer series paper. One piece needs to be 1 and, what did I say here? What did I tell you guys? Let me pull this out. I have it written down. Okay, so designer series paper needs to be 1 1/2 by 3 3/4 and 1 7/8 by 3 1/2. Okay, so that is, this piece here is our 3 1/2 by 1, what did I say? 1 7/8. Okay, so that is that piece. And then you need to have another piece from the same coordinating paper pack. So then I have this little piece here, which it is the 1 1/2 by 3 3/4. So how we're going to do this is we're going to lay this across the bottom, watching our margins. This piece is going to go up here in the top corner. And then I had said to grab the same color cardstock as what you have here, and that is going to be 1 7/8, so the same size as this, by 3 1/2. This is the piece we're going to actually run through. Did I just pop up there? I thought I just saw it. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're gonna run this through our, why is it not saying that I am live? What is going on here? So I'm gonna put that and I'm gonna run that through the Stampin' Cut and Emboss. So let me get this ran through. Okay, so there is my little piece that I have that I just ran through the embossing folder. Now this is just going to go over here on this side. So you can kind of see how we're kind of layering this card up with these different papers, and depending on what paper, that's what I love about these mystery stampings, this mystery stamping, is when you guys post the pictures of your cards over on Pink Barn Stampers group, and all of the cards have the same exact layout, but every single card is different. Because, I mean, that's just the way it's going to work, is when we all have different papers. Hello, Cheryl. Hello, Patty. Sorry, you guys, that I was late. You might have to come in and catch me in the beginning because I had explained I was a scatterbrain today. Okay, then I had said to grab yourself a set of layering dies. Now, it doesn't have to be circles like what I grabbed. This is just what I grabbed right offhand. So for the first one, it needs to be a coordinating color that matches your paper. So that's what I had done with the biggest one. So the way I said that was a scrap of color that coordinates with your designer series paper in one of your larger sizes for your layering. And then you're going to come back to your card base color, and that's where you're going to do your center, your middle layer in that color. And then you need a white piece or your very vanilla, depending on what color you chose. Oh, thank you, Anna, for saying that you hope he recovers quickly. I do too, because we all know that pain can make you a miserable person. Well, and he had started becoming kind of hateful because he had been in so much pain prior to the surgery, and he has waited for a long time for the surgery. But when we had seen the surgeon before, then COVID hit, and then everything kind of went to hell in a handbag because then he couldn't get in to see the doctor, and then they stopped surgeries, and all this kind of stuff was happening. So it was just kind of ridiculous. And so now he's been able, like I said, now he got in there and had the surgery, and so I'm assuming he feels a lot better because he knows it's been taken care of. Okay, so let's go ahead and get these placed on here. That was funny. Right before I came on, I quickly ran outside since Frida saved the day by messaging me and saying, hey, I thought you were doing mystery stamping. So I quickly run outside. My husband's outside burning some papers and stuff that we had that I don't have a, what is that thing called? A paper shredder. So some of the old papers that we had that just kind of needed to go away. I told him, I said to go, hey, do you want to go outside and burn these? Again, I completely spaced that I had to be live doing mystery stamping. Huh. So I told him, I go, I need you to come in and watch our daughter. But you know what's crazy? My son, he's very techie. He told me, he said to go, Mom, he goes, you don't need to make Caden go inside of the other room. Don't you know there's a thing on your phone that you can just hit when you're recording? And it makes all background noise disappear. Because that's the only reason why I don't have her sitting in here, is because she watches copyrighted cartoons. And Facebook and YouTube will not let you show or record anything if it can hear any kind of background copywriting, music, movies, anything like that. So that's why I always have to make my husband take her in the other room so she can still watch her shows out there, but not have to hear any of her, you know, because I don't want to get in trouble for infringement rights and all that kind of stuff. So he showed me the other day when I did my unboxing video, he goes, Mom, he goes, don't you know all you have to do is hit this thing and it blocks out. He showed me, he actually went inside of my bathroom and he was banging on the wall and he was tapping the counters and everything. He was like taking my makeup brushes, like he was sitting there going, all this noise. I couldn't hear any of it. It was crazy ridiculous. I said, I go, are you joking right now? He goes, no. He goes, I told you they had this thing that on the newer iPhones that if you pull this down, like you slide the down part, it will block out all these background sounds. And I thought, how do you figure like, how do you find these things out? It's just kind of crazy because, well, that's a kid for you. Teenagers can always find out all that techie stuff that, I don't want to say that I'm old, but kind of some of us older folks can't. I'm just not tech savvy. So I thought, oh, well, that's cool. Because he said, he goes, well, then, Mom, if you ever have to have Kaden sit there, then you don't have to worry about turning her shows off and making her sit there and watch nothing. I thought, oh, that's pretty rad. So I just took a sentiment stamp that I knew that was going to fit on my smallest layering die that I wanted to use, which happens to be the smallest, well, not the smallest, but one of the smaller circles. And I should probably stamp this in Night of Navy, but I have this here, so we're just going to go with it. You can coordinate your stamp pad color with your designer series paper if you choose. I just grabbed Memento because that's what's sitting here handy. And then that is going to go on the center of that. Okay, and then this is where things become completely optional for you. You can take dimensionals. I didn't put it on there because this is where, when you're watching me, you can decide how you want to do it. You can take your dimensionals and you can put it on your layering dies that you have chosen with your sentiment. And then I'm just going to put this right here, just like that. And you can position that wherever you want it, because again, it's your card. I'm just showing you kind of the layout. You can choose if you want to cover this seam right here, throw ribbon around it. I mean, that's what I love about doing this. I just kind of show you the simple layout and you guys can take it and run with it. Just make sure you don't run too far, that you don't forget to take a picture of it and post it over on Pink Barn Stampers group so you can get entered into the drawing for that brand new pack of the, where did I set it? Oh, right here. For the Expressions in Ink ephemera pack. I don't know, maybe you can see it a little bit better here because the sun has started to go down. But all these little pieces, let me show you. Oh, here's a pack right here that I've already opened and used. This is my pack. So there's all these like little leafy bits right here. Now you can kind of see the front side of them. Look at these little leaves. Aren't those cool? So you're seeing the back side right here, which is the white. But there's all these little frame-like things that pull apart. And they're very delicate. Like when you pull them apart, you'll see that there's like these little tiny ones. And then you can use this piece here and stamp in the inside of those. But that's what all these little pieces right here, and there's a bunch of sheets of it in there. I think there's like 4 or 5 sheets of those in there. So I just wanted to kind of show you what they look like, because this doesn't really show much because it's the back side. So that's what the winner will receive. So watch on the 24th to see which one of you lovely folks will win that pack. So all you need to do is create your card now, cut out your papers if you don't already have them cut out, get your supplies. Now that you've seen what I've done, because sometimes it's confusing when you just look at all these numbers on the supply list, now it makes more sense to you to make your card and create your card, fancy it up as much as you want, just don't lose the integrity of the layout, and you will be entered in to win the ephemera pack. So I'm so thankful you guys came in here and joined me, and I didn't miss you guys too much because I think I was only like 10 minutes late, but nonetheless, I don't like being late to anything. Back in the day when I was a little bit younger, well, quite a bit younger, in my teens and my 20s, it was always the big running joke for me that I was going to be late for my own funeral. Okay, I've grown up. I'm not quite that bad anymore. But yes, I was 10 minutes late on here, but I was saved by one of our lovely viewers and let me know that, hey lady, you're supposed to be on here live. Where are you? So there you guys go. That is mystery stamping for April. Can't wait to see the cards that you guys create. So have yourselves a wonderful weekend, and I will definitely see you guys on Monday. Let me give you like a little sneaky peeky of what we're going to be making on Monday, because I just wanted to show off those new in colors. Good, I'm glad you like it, Florence. It's simple because I wanted to keep it simple for beginner stampers, and then let some of you guys who are more avid stampers and, you know, and beyond, then you guys can fancy it up how you want. But I want to give everybody the opportunity to be able to make a card and have it be gorgeous, but not have it be overly complicated where people don't even want to make it because it's nerve-wracking, you know. But on Monday, I'm going to show you guys how to make this little folded card out of a 1 sheet of cardstock, and then I have made 4 coordinating cards and envelopes to go inside of this little pocket. As you guys can see, the cards are got all of the new in colors on it because I really want to show off those in colors to you guys because they are beautiful. And I've used some of those new in color matte dots. And then this just folds just like that. And then you tie this off, and what a cute little gift to give to someone that they can keep putting more cards in, and they can even gift this to the next person. So it's kind of the gift that keeps giving, right? They just have to make more cards to replace it once they use their cards. So that's what I'm going to be showing you guys how to make on Monday. So that is kind of a sneak peek of what's to come. And I might actually use some of this new gorgeous ribbon because it is so shimmery and so beautiful. I've been just playing with it. Look, I even have already made bows over here because I just kept wanting to play with it. And yep. So there is our card for today. And I will see you guys back here on Monday. All right, take care of yourselves. Thanks for joining. Bye.